Hi guys, welcome to my new vlog. I am on night again. Today is my first night out of 5. Fingers crossed, not gonna jinx it, not gonna talk about it. It's just happening. Done. I am in one of the offices just trying to study a little bit. Have an exam that I talked about in the last vlog. The exam is in December, so I have plenty of time still. However, I am very lazy and I am not studying as much as I should. So I am determined. I bought another QBank called Pass Test. So now I have 2 QBanks to kind of work with. And I have my notes that I just printed out. Not a lot, but just kind of to get me started here. Morning. I'm back. So 2 nights done, 3 to go. Let's let some sunlight. I slept maybe, I don't know, 5 hours, which is not bad. Again, I remind you, my hospital is not a regular hospital and I sleep more than probably any doctor in Ireland during the night shift. So do not take it as an example of how your night shifts will be. When I'm in an acute hospital working, it never gonna happen again. I will not be sleeping during a night shift, so I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can. So now I want to have a nice big breakfast and that's it. I also have an interview today, which is very exciting because finally I started getting invitations for interviews. I don't know at the moment if I get it, would I seriously consider actually moving? But as of today, my contract is only up till January, so I technically do not have a job till like after January. So yeah, I am excited to do that interview and to practice my interview skills. Hi guys, I don't know how well you can see me. So I wanted to tell you about the interview that I had today. So it was for a peripheral hospital that is in the south of Ireland. So if I get an offer for that and if I decide to take it, I would have to move there. And yeah, it is a new environment for sure. The interview was great. I think I did really well on the clinical question and on the other. Like, I really saw that the consultants that were interviewing people were really tired and they just went really they were trying to get really quickly through my resume and everything, and I appreciated that a lot, honestly, because they're tired, we are stressed, no one wants to be there longer than we have to. We just have to assess if I'm the right for the role or not, and I think I did great. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm sure there are way more qualified doctors that are applied for this position, but I think I have a good chance of getting an offer from that hospital. Yeah, I'll update you on that. And now I am in my car warming up my baby to take it to another building. I am lazy to walk there, and it's also very dark and spooky around, and it's getting cold, so I'm like, no, I'm just gonna drive. And yeah, I did not get a car to not drive it, so let's go to another building.
For a long time until after I finished school, and that's when I picked up Twilight, and then I just fell hard for urban fantasy and paranormal romance. And
Hey guys, I suppose I should make this little video just for the sake of history. I just did an online interview for one of the hospitals in Ireland, and it was a disaster. I confused some very basic medical concepts, and as soon as I hung up on the interview, like it finished, I knew all the answers that I missed, and I feel so ashamed of my performance. And let it be a reminder for all of you out there that are doing any sort of interviews, do not neglect preparing for them, even if you're not actually considering the job. I'm sorry, but it was so bad. And I feel so ashamed in front of these two amazing consultants that I gave my answers to, and they were just bad, just like bad. I felt so, yeah. I just want to come out there and just like make this little clip that I will insert in one of my videos, just for kind of reminder to everyone and to myself for the future to never neglect preparation for interviews ever again. And even if you think you know the basic stuff, you can always confuse them, even if they're so basic. And they were basic, the things they were asking me, and the things that got me so confused.
Work, that's it. I have no space to actually be Rachel, which is really the hardest thing about nights. Like, yeah, being awake during the night and working. So I'm on nights because
Hey guys, I'm gonna do a little check-in while I can. It is currently 9th of December 2025. God. If I had to mention a year, I'm not well. I am currently on night shifts. I have my third and final night shift tonight. And then on Thursday, today's Tuesday, I think, I have an exam. And of course, I had to get sick right before. So I've been basically going sick every night since I started the nights 2 days ago. I only had two. I'm not too bad. I know I don't have COVID, so that's something good, I suppose. It's probably just something viral. Lots of stuff are going around. And before you ask, no, it was not unfortunately an option for me to not go to work, because I already taking a lot of time off to study for the exam. Like, I took a week 3 weeks ago, and then I'm taking the rest of the week off after tonight's shift, so I kind of had to go. I'm currently trying to struggle through the question bank. I have 250 questions left that I have not seen out of 3,000 something from the bank, so I am nearing to finish that bank right before the exam. I already mentioned several times, but I can mention it again because why not? The exam is MRCPI Part 1, which is the exam that is part of the 3 exams that will qualify you to enter a higher specialty training in Ireland, which will lead you to become a consultant eventually. So that is why I'm doing the exam. Usually those exams are done during a basic specialist training, a 2-year program in Ireland. However, I am not there yet. I just wanted to give a head start, to have a head start. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure, but it's okay. I am doing this exam. This is my first trial of it, and it will not be my last. Mark my word. But I'm still trying to give it as fair attempt as I can. So I'm studying. I'm doing my best. I am sick as hell. My nose is so stuffed. You probably can hear. I can barely hear with my right ear. My left ear is like there. I'm taking some paracetamol, and I'm having a lot of rest in between the night shifts. Luckily, I'm in, as I probably mentioned before, in a very regional hospital that doesn't have a lot going on during the night. It's not a hospital that has an emergency department, so if something happens over the night and the patient becomes unstable in my hospital, we just send them over to a more acute hospital. So that is something that doesn't happen every shift. So most of my night shifts are quite good, and I am able to sleep at night. I am the only one there. I'm the only doctor on site. So that's just the mental load is more, these shifts are more to do with the mental load rather than the actual physical being a doctor mode. So I have questions that I'm doing, and then I have this lovely fireplace on my TV playing from Netflix, and then I have my Christmas tree, then I have tissues and meds. That doesn't look nice. I have my new placemat from Fairy Loot and the book that I'm reading in between doing questions, because I cannot just do questions all the time without a break. Let me try to answer this one. Okay. So my stats are, I have 38% exam health. I have no idea what that means, but that is not a good number. I have 2 days left before my exam. I did 3,000 178 questions out of 3,424 questions. So I'll show you. So if I put not seen before and all questions, I have 246 questions left, and I have 26-day streak, which really helped me a lot. Like, I'm such a Duolingo person that streaks are just something that really keeps you going. So I'm gonna continue with this, and I'm gonna try to not die and do my last night shift, and then I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I'll record something else. Bye. I have 1 day left. My exam is tomorrow. I'm on a 27-day streak, and I have 39 exam health. And let's see how many questions I have that I have not seen to go through. 90, yay!